Yes, allow me to just say a few words. As Governor said, I'm very pleased and very excited to be visiting Baringo County. I'm here on an official mission to come and see the work that is happening here around the by-elections for the senatorial seat that fell vacant, and now we're in the process of filling it by way of this by-election. We are here to ensure that the process of registering the candidates who have been nominated by the political parties goes smoothly. That is the role of the county returning officer, and that work is currently ongoing. It started yesterday. We've had the candidates come since yesterday, and today will be the last day for us to clear those candidates. And in the process of clearing, if there are any issues or any disputes, we are also reminding the public that there will be a process where those who are aggrieved can actually channel their complaints to the Election Dispute Resolution Committee, which will be sitting in Nairobi. And that committee will listen to any further complaints regarding the registration. If there's any candidate who feels they have been treated unfairly or they have not been cleared and they still feel they have a case, then they are free to submit their complaints to the Dispute Resolution Committee of the IEBC that will be sitting in Anniversary Towers on the 6th floor. They will listen to those complaints over a maximum period of 10 days, upon which now they will give their verdicts and they will resolve all those cases. And then from there we move on to the next step, which is to prepare the ballots and all other things that we require to do, so that then on 27th November we hold the elections as scheduled. Another important thing that I would like to inform the country is that we are here also to talk to various stakeholders. As you have seen, I've paid a courtesy call on the governor of Baringo, His Excellency Mr. Governor Cheboy. I will also be meeting with the county commissioner and the county security team. And of course, we'll be meeting with the political parties present here with their candidates, and the candidates themselves, the people who have given themselves out for these positions to contest in the coming by-elections. So we are engaging with various stakeholders so that we ensure that these by-elections are conducted in a peaceful environment, because we need peace, we need calm, we need tranquility in order to facilitate citizens to exercise their constitutional rights and to vote freely without any harassment, without intimidation, without violence, and without improper influence or bribery. So we expect the political parties and their candidates to observe the code of conduct which has been set there. Each political party has a code of conduct around elections which they must abide by. We have the code of conduct under the Elections Act, which all the candidates will subscribe and sign once they are cleared, and they are supposed to abide by that code of conduct. Failure to which, of course, as IBC, we will enforce the law and the code of conduct, and we will take whatever disciplinary action that is needed, including disbarring some of them from contesting. So we appeal to everyone here in Baringo and of course across the country, in all those areas where we have the by-elections, to observe that electoral code of conduct and to ensure that the elections are conducted in a peaceful atmosphere. Number 3, I would want to inform the residents of Baringo, Governor, as we have just had a brief discussion around the voter registration exercise, which we launched on 29th of September. We are resuming registering of voters at the constituency level. We are yet to go to the ward level. And for the case of Baringo, because it's an election area, the law says In areas where we are conducting by-elections, we are not supposed to register voters during that period because we need to maintain the original register so that once the by-election are concluded, we immediately start registering the voters in those regions. And of course, it's for the simple reason that we don't want to tamper with the register during that process. So we have suspended registering of voters in Baringo, the entire Baringo, because of the senatorial elections, which covers the entire county. But in some areas where we have a ward or 2 wards, we have suspended in those specific wards. Where we have an election in a constituency, those constituencies will have to wait until we finish with the by-election and then we resume voter registration. That's when you will see our officers, because I've had complaints even in Baringo here. People want to come out in large numbers, especially the young people, to come and register, but yet the registration centers are not open. So I just want that clarity to go out there to our citizens, our residents of Baringo, to just be patient with us a little bit. It's a legal requirement, it's not our wish. So we will register them as soon as we finish the by-election. I think number 4, once we start the process, once we open our registration centers, including the Huduma centers in Baringo, we appeal to all those people who are eligible, who have IDs, to come out in large numbers and register and prepare to vote in the coming general election, which will be held in 2027. We are witnessing some slow pace in terms of the registration across the areas where we have opened up the registration centers. But we hope in the next coming months that will pick up and many young people will come out in large numbers. I know, of course, we also have challenges in places such as Baringo and some of the regions occupied by the pastoralist communities, the nomadic pastoralist communities. We, as a commission, are committed to ensuring that no one is left behind. So once we launch the exercise here in Baringo after by-elections, we will work together with stakeholders, with the county government, with the national government, with the civil society, and the religious groups to ensure that we reach out even to those nomadic pastoralists out there, to ensure that we have mobile registration units in order to reach them, to mobilize them to come and register in large numbers so that they can exercise their constitutional rights, which requires that every responsible citizen must register, must participate in making decisions on who are their leaders and shape the course of their development. I think that's what I needed to brief you here in Baringo, and I'm very happy to take maybe 1 or 2 questions. As a commission, we are very much prepared. In terms of our operational preparedness, we have set in motion our election operation plan for by-elections. We have rolled out that plan. We have recruited, we're in the process of recruiting the clerks who will be part of this process. We have gazetted the officers who will be running these by-elections. We have trained them on the nitty-gritty, what they need to do. But more importantly, we've also secured resources for the 24 by-elections. We have about 16 for wards, then we have 6 for National Assembly, and of course this major one for this senior position of senator. So if there were any challenges financially, we have sorted out that. So we are good to go, and that's why we are here to urge the residents of Baringo to come out in large numbers and exercise their democratic right to elect their new senator. Thank you.